following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
So, but it's usually you guys that do you want?
Come on, then we'll go press the button.
What even is his relationship to us? Is he like your boss, an informant, a deep throat? You know, is he informing us? Are we informing him?
You don't know who he is, or I suppose what he is.
Not really. Isn't that part of the whole deal and why he hides himself in
Deep shadow.
He's kind of like just a mysterious benefactor who pays us to do certain tasks for him. He has interests in stopping mutant crime.
So he seems kind of nice, and he's responsible, obviously, for duffel bag. But
Yeah, I mean, if we do jobs for him and we succeed, he pays us. He pays us for it. He sometimes even pays us money for doing things he's never given us if he thinks that they were well handled.
well, he is stopping slavery, and then will Jania turn up to drop off the money? So a girl in trench coat turns up, drops off duffel of money.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the full deal with that Jania girl is. She just keeps calling him new dad. And
That's cute.
she can go toe to toe with Aegis when he was infected by a black goo monster and had Wishmaster powers.
For a short while.
I don't remember that going well.
I had to put her back together.
Yeah, but she still lasted against him for a few hours. And he was supercharged with Wishmaster bonuses.
Were either of you planning on saying hello after you?
Oh, I'm assuming this was us walking on the way
Have
there.
a long conversation in front of me. I can wait.
Thank you for the files on the adequate sex. We were going over them. It seems like King Kamehameha already has most of them.
It seems that way.
Is there any additional info you know about, like who might be locally in Cold Rocks who we might be able to?
The information I have is in those files.
The only one it mentioned being here was the Atlantean one that was looking for the...
He seems to be
Well,
looking...
and of course Goldstar, who works at a high school in your city.
Okay, so we have... Well, thank you. We were thinking about staking them out, I guess, to make sure they didn't get attacked, but...
You plan to use them as bait? That's irresponsible and reckless.
No, we plan to keep an eye on them. And
Oh, that kind of stakeout, of
Yeah.
course. I'm sorry, I
Did
don't
you think
sleep.
did you think we were staking them out in the middle of the desert or something?
Staking out is also a term you would use when chaining a goat out to attract a predator.
You know,
I have arranged accommodation and military support for the transfer of our alien would-be benefactors. That, along with their information drive, should be turned over at Reagan Memorial Park.
Oh, do you have a preferred time you'd like to?
We are ready for 11 a.m.
So okay, so we've only got about 4 hours or so. Okay. Okay, cool. We'll try our best. The real trick will be getting them there in broad daylight.
I'll leave that in your capable hands.
Although we haven't been outside, we don't know what the weather conditions are like out there yet.
It is another bright-looking day. The snow is still high, of course. The sun doesn't melt that overnight. It seems the population is enjoying the semi-holiday.
And the vehicle got to you all right?
I do not know.
Oh. Very well. Thank you. We'll.
Thank
keep in
you
touch.
for your...
Hit press the button.
Gamer.
He's gonna have read the message a few times. He would send a message back to UG saying, "I understand, and I'll ask them if they know of any other way they could help you. I'll get back to you in the same way, but I understand that you need your time, so but I understand." And leave it at that. Then I will also respond to Dee Dee saying, "Thanks, sorry, I didn't even think about it, but you need to know as soon as possible because of reasons." I know.
Of course. You send those on.
Yep. And I'll head downstairs. I'll see us.
Very well. Would you consider staying home?
But why?
Because you're a target.
Oh, sorry. I got many things on my mind. So I just got broken up with. It just.
Wait, what?
Sorry. I don't know. She said something about what happened with. She didn't explain much, but what happened with Miranda and her and others, and that she needs time. I don't fully understand because I don't know what actually happened there.
Agent 47 will pat you on the shoulder with a fatherly frown. And he'll just be like, "I understand. I myself was once broken up with by a very beautiful girl that swept my heart away. It's a pain that never ends." Of course, she turned out to be a mutant activist. Killed my parents and my dog. I'm still broken up about it.
Did you catch her?
Of course I did. I snapped her neck with my own hands. Sometimes I still wake up frowning at it. I'm sorry for flying off the handle like that.
I understand. I understand. We all need to let loose every now and then.
Of course. If you ever need to talk.
Yeah. Right. And then I walk out the door without even answering because I just sort of.
What even just happened?
Yeah.
You think you're getting away from your chaperones that easy?
Apparently he is.
Oh, okay.
Apparently it hasn't been communicated that he's accepted that, and as a private citizen, they can't force him. Alright, where are you going?
Subway station.
Okay. Sorry, we're not open yet. I mean, I don't know why I'm even here at like 8 in the morning.
Not sandwich shop.
Okay, the one closest to your house is still blocked in with snow. As, like, the city is still blanketed
Yep.
with a good view. There's many snowmen.
Oh, it's going to take a while. I'll see if you realize. Buzz.
Hello, Zen.
Hello.
I mean, okay, we don't get one.
Hey,
You fucking guys!
Fucking straight away.
Just... Wow!
Being a superhero is hard. It's way easy to be a villain.
Tell me about it.
You're choking a puppy right now!
Yeah. Go! Hurry up! Fucking hell.
Hey, I was heading over there, but I'm going to take a while. The transit is blocked up, so
With snow?
No! With
Chocolates.
gummy bears! What the fuck do you think?
Because I could come and help if that's what your problem is.
Well, we have to head into town anyway because the handover is happening shortly.
Well, that's still like 4 hours away. Well, okay, 3 now, I guess. But
is that at the normal place? Is it?
yep, at the park.
It'll probably take me about
Less time to get there.
Yeah, I'll.
See, hang on. I'm really getting a laser pointer up.
Yep.
Actually, maybe you should go
Gamer's
there.
house is somewhere up here in Richmond, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And Reagan Memorial Park handover point is around about here. And the Plastics Advisory Board, unless I'm mistaken, is somewhere down here-ish. I don't really know. I moved it, you see, for the new map.
Oh, wherever the
Because
hospital
it
is.
used to be up
And,
by the...
and
because
White
that's the
Sands would be
hospital
roughly
there.
here.
Mm.
So you'd have to go... You've got a rail cut that takes you under there and into somewhere here, and then you'd have to like walk the rest of the way to his subway station.
Actually, maybe it's a good idea if you head there first and maybe make sure there aren't any enemies who have gotten wind about this somehow.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Alright. See you.
Okay, but... Does he sound a bit flat to you?
I mean,
did
it's
not
the
sound
speakers.
well.
It's all mono around.
Maybe it's your communicator.
But he sounded okay to you? Huh.
Well, he didn't sound like he was under duress and leading us into a trap. It's not like
No, he
"Ooh,
just sounded like depressed or something.
your ears must be really good.
You know, maybe it's just because I've been around him longer than you have.
Not true, but
It's
Yeah.
OG member flicks, or at least assistant to the animal pal of the psychic.
Well, they know. This Animal Pal knows us well. 'Cause they're sort
That's
of
what
around-
animal pals are for.
That's right.
That and getting
They know when you're sad. It's their.
but now we need to break the news to.
break
Oh,
the
hey,
news
and
to
for-
who?
Oh, hi. We just heard from like I don't know what do we call
Our
him? Our
mysterious
patron.
benefactor, Mr. X. He's a different Mr. X than you know, of course. We've established that.
She is human-looking skin tone.
Yeah, well, he mentioned that they have like facilities and guards for a facility they want you to go.
I find it difficult to trust your people, since they are fractious and apparently you have non-heterogeneity.
Well, we don't have anything to vouch for a reason why you should trust him, but we trust him, and as far as we know, he's the best way to protect you.
He has more resources and capabilities than we do. Also better technology. And I know it's all primitive compared to what you have, and his will probably seem the same, but it's better than we have here.
I remain unconvinced.
See, I'm hoping you at least trust us at this point, right?
You are the ones who will be able to get us back into space so we can return and petition the council.
Well, that's what he'll be able to do better than we can. He has more resources.
What do you need to do that?
A spaceship and a hyperdrive.
We have neither of those things. Right?
Or access to the Slipstream network.
We had a spaceship, but
Alternatively, I would need to build a hypercom-capable transmitter and hire a mercenary to come pick us up.
Well, he's more likely to be able to get you those resources.
If
But...
only we still had that spaceship, but I think Thomas.
Oh, that got completely slagged.
No. I gave it back. Because if I didn't
Oh,
give it
that's
back,
right,
we'd
the
be
other-
fucked.
As
Yeah.
opposed to the condition you are in currently.
I'm thinking of the other one that got slagged.
Emperor Ning, your car has been parked here for too long. It will be crushed into
Yeah.
the cube.
Your cube has been parked here for too long.
The overall point is he has more means to actually help you out.
Very well. But if humans come and attack us again, then I will know the worth of your word.
And we will try and protect you as much as we can. I mean, we will be taking you to a fairly public place in the middle of the day.
In the middle of
So
the
we're
sea.
going to have to
In
disguise you as best as possible.
well, I mean, she can already disguise herself rather admirably. It's more her brother that we need to.
It's still cold. We can bundle them up.
It is true. It is cold. I know that!
So we'll get them some nice
Okay,
winter
you
clothing.
bundle them up. Time passes. Gamer arrives at the park, where there's a big double blade set helicopter sitting there, a cargo lifter with its ramp down. There's like fucking jeeps with guns on the back everywhere, soldiers.
Hey guys,
Uh-huh.
why is the military here?
Maybe they're working with Mr. X.
We better confirm that then. Can you describe what you see, and then I can relay it to him over the communications if whether this is his work or not.
What are we doing here? What?
Handover of Valen and Valeri.
Oh, no, that'd be a dumb idea.
It was Mr. Hicks's.
Okay,
He didn't mention anything about military. We were going to be...
I think. Oh, have you got them out and about?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, no. Oh, sorry, I'm just not thinking. It would be a dumb idea to give them to anybody because of the circumstances. Just keep them where you are, and we can get the resources they need. Just they're safer where they are because of the base, the way the base is protected. Just think about it.
I mean, that's why we brought them here.
We've had things with Mr. X and things have gone wrong. Not because of him, but because of others. We trust him. The number of people that are here is huge, so I trust Mr. X implicitly, but I don't trust other people.
So it's
Okay,
not,
we'll just tell them that we think that the drop-off has been compromised.
No,
Couple
wouldn't you
of guys over by like a command truck are just like pointing over in your direction.
Right. I need to go.
A bunch of soldiers start running.
That's all good. I'm sure he'll understand.
They're all
Right.
in winter camo, by the way.
I'll go
Don't
over
often
and
get to break that out.
press the terminal again.
So soon.
We have reason to believe that the for the safety of our I suppose
guests. We can call them
guests. We prefer not to make the drop off now. We believe the situation may be compromised based on intel that the gamers delivered to us. So we don't.
Compromised how? There should be an entire contingent of elite military troops.
Military.
They need to work with us to help us prepare. Who else is going to have the right questions? Who else could better protect them? Who else has the possible resources to fly them back into space and a hyperdrive? The Navy.
I see. How did you know about all these aspects?
I know people. People who owe me things. Who share my ideas.
And you absolutely trust that they're going to be able to get these things safely with no...
I trust that the Navy already has the ability to make a space launch. I know of things that they have that the public are not aware of that might make it easier to return these to their people. And I know that we need whatever information we can get that involving questions you might not think to ask. I also know that while your facility may be very secure, once they are safely in military hands, they will be safer than the president, for example. A lot of people high up in the chain of command are very committed to making use of their information.
I'm just worried that with so many people involved in this...
Don't worry,
there's
we
going to
haven't
be...
told the Cold Rocks Post.
Yeah, but can you trust every single person that's involved in this on the military side of things? All it takes is one person with their own agenda that goes against what we're trying to work for here.
The operational security on this operation is high. They have right to communicate with the outside has been restricted and forbidden. Even if they did not share that idea, they would not be able to communicate it to anyone outside.
The other thing is they're not exactly making this a particularly subtle...
You mean
handover.
establishing a relief camp for people who have been caught in homelessness during the snow?
Is that what it is? Okay, that was not the impression I was given by
That's
the
not
intern.
what it is.
No, but...
But that's what we're telling people it is. At the end of the day, the decision is yours. I will leave you to stew on it.
Okay, we've got some time. Okay. Okay, you two heard that. What do you think? I'm inclined to think that he has better resources than we do. But for some reason, Gamer seemed really...
I want to hear what he thinks, but just
call him back and find out.
I just
basically radio silent mode, right? I don't
well,
know.
it's
No?
just it's
Okay,
just
the way you acted when you were like, "I've got to go," blah blah blah. I thought it was like,
well,
oh.
it's just Valen and Valeria seem to know how to make whatever technology they need. Assuming we can get them materials for whatever they need, maybe they have the. Maybe they don't need support. They just need us to get the materials.
They did say they needed a chip, though.
Well, unfortunately, I had a look at your periodic table, and while I don't understand it, Valen does. Yeah, it's really small.
Well, you probably have
And
a
the
lot of...
significance of that, remember, you're dealing with things that are essentially as smart as Guro dogs. Oh, you don't have the elements. We can't... I'm not...
I understand we have certain elements that just don't exist in on our world or in our solar system. Probably even
And some of them are really, really essential
to getting you home.
to me being able to build what I know how to build.
Can you do the transmitter thing though?
Maybe.
I'm inclined to trust in Xander.
I mean, you need a lot of selenium.
I appreciate everything Mr. X has done for us thus far, but I just trust Xander more.
It's not that I don't trust Xander. It's just, I know we can't hold on to these guys. The sooner we get them help, the better, and I don't think we've got what they need in order to accomplish their mission. Whereas Mr. X does. I know it's a risk, but let's at least contact Xander back and pass on what Mr. X has said, and then perhaps calling you back.
They go over
Yeah,
reasonable
basically.
detail
Yep.
without a roll, because why would you ever roll a dice?
Well, you know my problem, but okay.
I actually don't. I'm not 100% sure of what your nervousness here is.
Because if they're not protected 100%, we all die.
Yes.
No, I mean, you have to make sure that they do not take one scratch. Make sure they're not poisoned by anyone. They're not...
Sorry. Bad batch of coffee. I think I poisoned Valen for a little while.
He is a weenie.
Please. Just... Okay, I'll be there soon. Just be aware that they cannot take any hurt in any way. If you have to give your life for them, it's more important than anything else at this moment.
I understand that. This is the world we're talking about.
It's more than the world. Because no matter how much you don't like the crowd, there was people up there on that moon that were actually quite nice. They would be also wiped out.
Yeah,
It's not just the Earth, it's our solar system. And if there is anyone else in any of the other planets, really wouldn't like them being wiped out either.
then if you can get here then, because we need as much as we can to get these people there safely if we're going to do this.
Right. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well, the Soviet just can't compact ice in a little tunnel, like snow in a little tunnel, and you just burrow through it like...
Well,
we've done that
before.
Got them there in the first
and
place.
then no one would see you.
So, yeah, we do that again. I'll wait here if you guys make your way.
Even to the site of a former bakery.
It is former now.
Okay,
Alright.
we're going to try the burrowing technique again. So.
Right. I'm going to disappear and wait for you. I'll call if there's anything strange going on here.
I was right, though. Wasn't I right, though? The one time. Stupid Tish.
Sounds like he's right about a lot of things.
No, he is a fool.
But he's a smart fool.
Worst kind of fool.
Do we want to leave someone here?
I think it's best all hands are on deck, because if anything happens, we need to be protecting these people as much as possible. There's me and Ultra Girl on board with us. She'd be a big help.
Good thing he's not there.
Yeah.
Alright, you're back. Here's the group. Everyone's really happy.
Isn't nervous.
Yeah.
Xander or Gamer?
Oh, he will be Xander when he turns up. So he tries not to get changed if he doesn't have to. Hey,
Get watched by a lot of people.
I'll just go get changed. Come
We
back.
wait for you to come.
He doesn't seem his regular self.
Didn't I say that?
Right, before we go, can she get her powers back at all?
Of course. What kind of monster do you think I am?
I can help reorder everyday items, track your deliveries, add to your shopping list,
Echo!
or answer product
Stop!
questions.
Shut the fuck up!
To get
What-
started,
why even-
just tell me what you need. Like, order AA batteries.
Tell me what you need!
I need you to shut up! Thank you. What even?
That was impressive, that one.
What triggered
I
that?
don't know.
Sorry, you were saying.
My train of thought.
Yeah, me too.
Monster. No. Because her normal method is not working and she's losing her shit. She's just taken off. And if there's any way you know that can help her,
You would need a medica.
she,
I don't feel comfortable transferring energy into another person's body like that. I have only been trained in field medicine. Get a soldier up and moving.
Yep.
And she's doing that.
Okay.
I would suggest investing in a new line of work, perhaps.
The problem is, if she was still Lisa, probably wouldn't be a problem.
My understanding is her powers were drained. That wouldn't have fixed anything.
Yeah, I think she's... I'm hoping that she's just trying too hard at the moment. I think it's more...
I would think she would take the opportunity to invest in a new line of work.
This is all she's known for so long.
Wait, she makes a career out of that?
No, the superhero business. Okay, remember what we said on this planet? She's near the top. Now she's gone from near the top to the bottom. And when you've been at the top for so long, you've made so many enemies, and that's her problem at the moment, is enemies are coming back to find her. If she was still Lisa, at least then she's not so obvious that she's Ultra Girl.
I suppose I could always restore her difficulty.
No, that's worse. I'm sorry. No, it's not my problem anymore.
God,
Sorry.
you ask too much.
It's been a bad day. We'll get you there.
Right, task at hand, yeah.
Yep, let's get going.
Okay.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.